tough play. Jumping throw. Did he get him? The pick. In time! Jake Berkman, you gotta be kidding me!
Swung on and missed. He sits down 3 back-to-back-to-back.
Squares it up. This one's deep. Way back. See you later! Swings away. It's deep. Right center field. Carry ball. Carry. It's out of here! What a moment. The Woodchucks grab the lead.
And the pitch swung on a comebacker. Right to the pitcher. They're going to pick him off at second. That's exactly what the Woodchucks needed.
Swinging a drive. Deep right field. It's got Carey. It's out of here! A grand salami for Drew Berkland!
Welcome to episode 4 of Chucking It Up. Tonight, we are going to go through the newly released Woodchucks promo schedule to let you know all about the promotions happening this season. And then we will have a great interview with new Woodchuck this year, Wausau native Sam Nitzke. But we're going to get right into the promo schedule here and just break that down day by day and let you know what's happening.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite times of the year to get the promo schedule, see all the fun things we got going on and what you can check out at the Borough. And when you go check out the Borough, what some of the giveaways are. So,
and there's a promo. Yeah, and there's a promo every single night. So, like, no matter what night you choose to go, you're going to be seeing something.
Yeah, and we're only like 44 days out, I believe, or 443. I don't know off the top of my head. I know how many days until they start their first game, but they play on a Thursday. So. No, not counting at all. All right, so let's get into this. So Thursday, May 29th, which is opening day at the Borough, versus the Rafters of Wisconsin Rapids at 6:05. If you catch the first game at the Borough, which we hope you do, the first 500 fans will receive a magnet schedule. And also, on top of that magnet schedule, it's Thirsty Thursday, which is half-price Miller Lights through the 5th inning.
You can't beat a half-price beer.
Oh, it's half-price beer.
Especially Miller Lite.
Well, I mean.
Yeah, and then we'll go the next day, which is Friday, May 30th. They face the Green Bay Rockers at 6:35. And that's going to be Mosinee Youth Baseball Fundraiser Night and Friday Fish Fry. So I'm not sure what they will have going on for the Mosinee Youth Baseball team, but I'm sure they will be in attendance. And then, yeah, what better way to spend a Friday night than having a fish fry at the ballpark?
Yes, my wife saw that and it really sparked her interest. And she likes going to the ballpark, but when there's something that perks her in interest, it even gets her more excited. And the fish fry caught her eye. So
there you go.
Then we got Saturday, May 31st, another one against the Rockers, and this one's at 3:05 p.m. It's Woody's Reading Club Redemption Day. So for all those kids that have been participating in Woody's Reading Club, this is your day. Come redeem those tickets and get into the Borough. And it's also Festival Foods Family 4-Pack Day. You get 4 tickets, 4 Festival Foods Oktoberfest brats, 4 ice creams for $40. That's a killer deal. And all you have to do is at checkout when you're buying the tickets off woodchucks.com, nowhere else, you use the promo code 4, number 4, PACK, P-A-C-K, at checkout.
Yeah, that's a great deal. You can take the whole family, get dinner and dessert, and watch a game for $40.
Just unfortunate if you have a family of 5. I mean, you got to leave someone at home, but, you know.
All right, and then we're going to finish off that homestand on Sunday, June 1st against the Fond du Lac Spiders at 1:05. And that is Faith and Family Day. And also the kids get to run the bases after the game. And if you've never been there for that, that is a great time. The kids love it. And yeah, my daughter did it last year and we couldn't get her off the base path. She just kept going around. It's a great time for the kids after the game.
And I'm not going to correct you, but I'm going to. They're not just a spider. They're a dock spider. I'm still unsure what a dock spider is. how you classify a dock spider, but they're not just the spiders.
Oh,
They're,
did I just say spiders?
yeah, Stan. They must be found on the dock or something. I'm not sure, but
I wouldn't know. I don't have a dock, so
well, me either. But I just want it to be correct. I mean, I don't want to. Yeah. Anyways, so then we'll go a night off, or they play a game, but not at home. Tuesday. Now, this team we don't normally see at the Borough, so there should be one to get out there for.
is this a new
Tuesday.
team?
No. They've been around. I believe they're in Michigan. Tuesday, June 3rd, versus Royal Oak. The Leprechauns will be in town at 6:05. And this is one of my nights that really perked it. They have it a few nights, which I believe it's on Tuesdays. I think every Tuesday, but still, get out on a Tuesday for a home game. It's bang for your buck night. $2 hot dogs, 6-ounce domestic beers, and 16-ounce sodas. And I believe that's $2 for everything I just said. $2 hot dogs, a 16-ounce domestic beer, and a 16-ounce soda. $2 each for those three things. Like, yes, they're right. You can get a bang for your buck that night.
Such a good deal.
Very good deal. And Royal Oak, I believe, is in Indiana. But while you're saying the next one, I'm going to have to check on that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of them. So, um, but yeah, the next one here is the next night which would be Wednesday, June 4th at 6:05. They also play the Royal Oak Leprechauns. However, I am not seeing a promotion listed for that night. Maybe it's still coming. I'm not sure. But either way, tune in to see the Leprechauns come to Athletic Park.
And they are out of Michigan, if that's what I said. Royal Oak, Michigan. The more
Yeah,
you know.
maybe there will be a promo added at a later date, but right now there's not one listed. So
And
it will be a
Thursday,
good
June.
time.
Right. But you could still buy tickets. So that's a promo in itself. You can still see a game at the
There you
Borough
go.
and get out there to the Borough. I mean, what is it a ticket? $8, I believe, maybe 10.
10,
I think
$10.
10 bucks to see a game. At the Borough, you get the Major League feel. We don't need to go on all that. If you need to hear all that, we do a whole episode on that, but pack the Borough this year. Thursday, June 5th, versus the team down south at 6:35. It's one of our favorites. We both were really perked up by this. It's a replica jersey giveaway. The first 500 fans through the gate will receive a Woodchucks replica jersey, courtesy of Festival Foods. And it's also another Thirsty Thursday night, which is half price Miller Lights through the 5th inning. And if you go on their on woodchucks.com and go on their schedule and promotional schedule, they have a nice picture there of SJ, Christian Smith Johnson. He's rocking the jersey you will be getting, which I believe is their road jersey, the gray with Wausau across the chest and the navy sleeves.
Yeah, I mean, you really can't beat that. Come to the ballpark, get some $2 beers, and leave with a jersey. Like, come on now.
And
All
watch
right.
them go duck hunting. Can't go wrong when they go duck hunting. It's the
Exactly.
best.
All right, next night, Friday, June 6th, the team from down south is still in town, and we play them at 6:35. And it's another fish fry night. So stop and get your fish, and then it's also a Friday night firework night. So after the game, there will be a fireworks show, and if you haven't seen the fireworks at the Borough, it is always a really good show. So do not miss that.
Yes, and they have as you'll hear as we go through this, there's a handful of Fridays that they have firework night. So, and like Dan said, yes, it takes a little bit to set up after the game, but just stick around. It's a great show. The next night or not the next night, the following Thursday, June 12th, they'll be facing off against the Rafters of Wisconsin Rapids at 6:35. It's Woodchuck hat giveaway. And that's not all going on at the ballpark that night. It's also DC Everest Youth Baseball fundraiser night and DC Everest Dance Association pregame performance. And to top it off, we got a big night on June 12th. It's Thirsty Thursday again. Half price Miller Lights through the 5th inning. A lot going on June 12th. And I wish I could get excited about the hat giveaways. We usually giveaways, our hat giveaways, excuse me, with our big domes. They don't usually work, and it makes us sad.
Yeah, we have unusually large heads, so unfortunately, the giveaway hats never come close to fitting us. But they'll probably fit you, so stop on down and get that hat. Then we're gonna go 10 days later. We'll go till Sunday, June 22nd, against the Dock Spiders. There, I got it right this time. That's a
Beautiful.
10. That's a 105 game. That's a Sunday, and it's another Woody's Reading Club Redemption Day. So if you got your reading in, stop on down. And then again, kids get to run the bases after the game, which again is always a great time.
Yeah, so I was gonna say on the running the bases thing, the whole family gets to go on the field when they run the bases. Usually the players hang out, and you get again the kids get that major league feel, but get right up and close and personal with the players, and it's something that they usually don't get to experience. A lot of these people, a lot of these kids, some of them go on to be major leaguers, and they get right up by them, and it's just memories that these kids will have for the rest of their lives. As you've heard from like our interview with Jake last episode, he said it. He said it was awesome going there. That's why he loves to give back, because he was that kid that time. So then we'll go Monday, the Monday following June 22nd, June 23rd, against the Lakeshore Chinooks at 12:05. So this is a new thing this year. I know they had one at 105 last year, but they have 3 Monday games that are at 12:05, and it's BOGO. Bring a buddy Monday. So you buy one ticket and you get one free for you and a friend. So they're really looking to pack the borough. If you can't get out any other day besides Monday, find a friend, buy one, you get one half off. Beautiful. More money for beer.
Yeah, that is a great deal. All right, then the next night, Tuesday, June 24th, against the Chinooks again. This one is at 6:35 p.m. This is a special night. It is Back to the Future night. Um, they're gonna have a bunch of Back to the Future theme stuff going on, but it also is a special ticket package, which they did last year. You buy a special ticket package, and which is a little more expensive, but you get a exclusive Back to the Future themed Woodchucks T-shirt with your ticket, which is always very cool. And then that's not it though. You also get a pregame performance by the Expressions dance team, which, if you haven't seen before, is also always spectacular. And then once again, since it's Tuesday, it's bang for your buck night. So you get those $2 hot dogs, $2 domestic beers, and $2 sodas. So once again, a night where you just can't go wrong at the borough.
Bank for your buck nights. Every time they're mentioned, it's like, get me a glizzy, get me a beer. Let's go. $4
Right.
for all that. Let's go. Get in
And
my gullet.
right. It's not just one specific kind of beer. It's all domestic beer, all domestic beers, $2.
No reason on a Tuesday, bang for your buck night, that we can't pack the borough. Come on. We live in Wisconsin. We love our glizzies and domestic beer. Come on now. All right, so then we got that Friday, June 27th, against the Green Bay Rockers at 6:35. Another firework Friday night. So stick around for that. Like we said, it's a great show. If you've been to one, you're gonna want to be to another one. It's also another Friday fish fry night at the borough. And also Medford Area Little League fundraiser night. So Medford will be in town. Yeah, let's hear it from Medford. They'll be in town that night, the Little League. Let's raise some money for Medford area Little League on June 27th, Friday, against the Rockers, 6:35.
Then we got another Saturday game the next night, June 28th. Green Bay Rockers still in town. We're doing Woody's Reading Club Redemption Day once again. So if you got your reading in, stop down and say hi to Woody.
And this might be one of the last ones, so don't let it go to waste. You got to redeem them at some point.
Right. You didn't do all that reading for nothing. So make sure you get to your game. And then once again, it's the Festival Foods Family 4-pack, which again is a very great deal. 4 tickets, 4 brats, and 4 ice creams for $40. find a better deal for an entire family to go watch a baseball game, eat dinner, and even get dessert.
And at the Borough, one of the most beautiful
Right.
ballparks in the whole state of Wisconsin, or maybe
All
the U.S.
right. All while hanging out with Woody Woodchuck.
We love you, Woody. All right, then we got Sunday, June 29th versus the Kenosha Kingfish. The Kenosha Kingfish are in town at 105. This is a big kids day. Big kids day. Hilarious Healers Day. Bluey and his friend or his sister Bingo will be in town. Now, which one couldn't make it last year right away?
Bluey was not able to make it on the scheduled day.
Yes. So we hope that Bluey and his sister both can be there this year. But last year, I just want to give a shout out. The only reason Dan knew about this is because he showed up last year. That's because Chase. I'll let Dan take it from here. Chase.
Yeah, we're big Paw Patrol fans in our family, like big time. And yeah, Bluey was unable to make it. So they called in Chase. He arrived from Adventure City just in time.
Venture
And
Bay.
and we got down there with our daughter, who I still think it was probably the best day of her life. She still talks about it. She got to meet Chase, got pictures with him. And yeah, Chase might not be there this year unless something happens again, but Bluey
Hopefully
and
nothing
Bingo,
does.
right. Bluey and Bingo will be down there. So if you're fans of them, get down there and say hi.
But like our last episode, we were talking about Woody and how he's just a gem. He's got a lot of friends because he's just this great woodchuck and great guy. But also, so you can come there, you can get there's a healer party, which is the kind of dog they are. If you didn't understand that part, there's a party pregame, on the first base patio, and that's where Dan was talking about where Ellie got pictures with them. Was out on the first base patio. They have a picture set up. It's also Marathon. Let's hear it for Marathon. Their youth baseball fundraiser day. And then again, it's a kids run the bases post game on Sunday. Another great time out there. But this is one, if you got kids and they're into Bluey, get out there. Woody and his friends always put on a great time for the kids, and it's a day game. So it's probably going to be beautiful. It's a summer day in Wisconsin. So get out there. Let's pack the Borough. And yeah.
Yeah, I do believe you have to buy a special ticket package for the meet and greet. But even during the
I think you are right. Yes.
even during the game, they're walking around though, so you'll get your chance to see them, regardless. But yeah, next day we're going to Monday, which is another 12:05 game. Against the Kingfish once again, and it's Bring a Buddy Monday. So they got the buy one get one free tickets. So you and your buddy can get down there, and yeah, watch an afternoon baseball game on a Monday.
Tuesday, July 1st would be the next one on the promo schedule. It's the Kalamazoo Growlers, 6:35. It's a Tuesday. Really no promo going on, but it's one of those bang for your buck nights. So before you're headed out on July 4th weekend, going up to the cabin or whatever, maybe you are staying in town. It doesn't matter where you're going, but before you're headed out of town, if you are, come and get a bang for your buck. Save a little money for that 4th of July long weekend and get $2 hot dogs, $2 domestic beer, and a $2 16-ounce soda. You can't go wrong. A glizzy, a domestic beer, or a soda for $4 total.
Where else are you getting $2 beers in town?
Right.
And then yeah, next night we got Wednesday, July 2nd against the Growlers again, 6:35. No promo listed for that night. I'm not sure if there will be one added, but even if there's not, again, stop down and enjoy a game at the Borough.
And then we got a big night. It's another t-shirt package night. So you have to buy the package to get this t-shirt. But it's July 4th against that team down south. So it's going to be a great game. It's going to be intense. The competition's going to be there because that's a legit rivalry, as you've heard from Corey and Jake. That's at 6:35. It's Red, White, and Boom Picnic. Grab your exclusive 4th of July Woodchucks t-shirt in their holiday ticket package. And then stick around after the game and you get fireworks. So you get a ball game, get to drink some beer, get to eat some hot dogs on All-American July 4th, and then you get to see fireworks after a game of baseball. Like,
That also is a Friday, so they got the fish fry too.
oh yeah, I didn't see it on the bottom. And a fish fry. Like, you can't get much more American than that. Like, I feel Hulk Hogan's music should be playing right now. Like, let's go. USA, baby.
That's how you spend a 4th of July.
God bless America.
At the ballpark with fireworks and a fish fry.
Yeah, it sounds better with ballpark, but God bless America and the borough. Like, let's go.
So yeah, then after your long 4th of July weekend, after you recover, you give you that Monday to recover. And then we'll hit up Tuesday, July 8th. The Wisconsin Rapids Raptors come to town. And once again, we're doing bang for your buck. We got the $2 hot dogs, $2 16-ounce beers, and 16-ounce sodas. Like, we can't stress it enough. What a deal.
Can somebody get me a glizzy? Like, come on. I got the beer, but I need a glizzy. All this talk about $2 glizzies. Let's go.
Yeah, we definitely get our bang for our buck when we go to those nights.
Like, I like a glizzy on a normal night, but now you're giving me one for $2? Let's go.
And then you get your $2 glizzy. You throw some stadium mustard on there, and
Oh,
it's over. It's over.
shut it down. Let's go home.
You
And
can't beat it.
if you want to use your glizzy as a straw, you can be like the Yankee fan from a few years back. He poked a hole with the straw through all the way through the hot dog, slapped that glizzy right into his beer and drank it. Like, I don't know if anyone's that wild. I don't know if I'm that wild. I might have to be a few beers in, but glizzies can be used as straws for drinking your beer.
That is one way to get the bang for your buck.
All right. So after that wild time, I do not know what day this is. They're trying to mess with me. Dan, can you look this up?
Uh,
It says July 2nd, but that's not right. But Wednesday, I'm going to go with 9th, but I'll look it up after when Dan's talking about the 10th. It's Shark Week night.
It is July 9th. It says on the
Okay.
picture.
So it's a misprint here, but Wednesday, July 9th, it's versus the Kalamazoo Growlers at 6:35. Oh yeah, it does say it. Shark Week night. So it's another t-shirt package one, but you could just sink your teeth into the fun on Shark Night. You get a specialty Shark Week Woodchucks tee, and yeah, it's just going to be a fantastic night at the ballpark, at the Borough.
I think I read that the interns from last season designed this shirt or had this idea.
Yes, you read
I
that
believe
right.
I read that this week. So there you go.
So yes, but that sounds like a good night, a fun night. It's always fun at the Borough, but whenever you can, if you like Shark Week, the shirt's for you. The shirt looks pretty sick.
All right. Then Thursday, July 10th, we have a doubleheader. First game is, well, both games are against the team down south. The first game is at 12:05. This is on a Thursday, remember? So, and the first promo for game one is Kids Day Out. I don't have any other information on that.
I'm sure there will be a lot of summer camps there. That's usually what happens on that day. The Boys and Girls Club shows up, or this or that. So,
There you go.
and then at night for game 2, same day, July 10th, the Superstars are in town. These guys, if you haven't seen them, last year I saw them. They were sponsored by Mark Furman, so shout out to Mark. I know we don't give free shout outs, but Mark deserves ones because these guys are great, and I love Mark. These guys are awesome. If you haven't been there, bring your kids to this. They're hilarious. They're doing funny things. Like as you see in the picture that me and Dan are looking at, I'll put it on the video so you'll see it too. Um, it's just they're really funny. They keep it light in between innings. They're always doing silly things. And to top that all off, it's Thirsty Thursday. Half price Miller Lights through the 5th inning. So don't be late.
Yeah, then we're going to go, and they're going to take a week off from the Borough. So they don't return to the Borough until Friday, July 18th. And then the Chinooks are back in town. And it's a Friday again. So we got a 6:35 game And once again, it's a firework Friday, so fireworks after the show. We can't stress enough. You do not want to miss it. It's a great fireworks show every time. And then once again, stop down and get your Friday night fish fry, a Wisconsin staple.
And then we'll go to the next day, July 19th on Saturday versus the Chinooks again, 6:35. These are near dear to my heart these couple nights a year. Batting, Woody, bobblehead giveaway. They don't have a picture, so that's kind of making my palms sweaty. My knees are weak, my arms are heavy, but because I can't see it. So, with the first 500 fans will receive a batting Woody bobblehead. At another date, I will go through mine. Dan's going to show you his. We got a lot of them. But it's also that family 4-pack. You get 4 tickets again, 4 brats, 4 ice creams for $40. Use promo code number 4 PACK at checkout when you're buying the tickets on woodchucks.com. Nowhere else.
Yeah, and then we're going to go the next day, a Sunday at 1:05 p.m. Every Sunday game's at 1:05. It is the Prince and Princess Party. So yeah, get ready for a royally fun time at the ballpark. And you get a meet and greet with Tower Princess, which I believe is Rapunzel,
Yes. Yes.
and Mermaid Princess, which is Ariel.
Ariel.
There you go. And once again, it comes with this is another T-shirt ticket package. So if you buy the special packet, you'll get the special package. You'll get the Woodchucks themed Princess and Prince T-shirt. So yeah, if you have kids, sure they will love that. Can't
Yeah,
go
you don't
wrong
gotta
with
go to Disney to meet the favorite princesses. They have them at the Borough. Shout out to the Borough.
right. Come and meet Ariel and Rapunzel, and then enjoy a ball game.
All right, Monday, July 21st versus Fond du Lac. Dock Spiders. Still don't understand what a dock spider is. But at 12:05 p.m., so it's the last early Monday game, I believe. There might be one more, but I think we've said 2 already. So it's the BOGO day again. Bring a buddy Monday. Buy 1 ticket, get 1 half off. Or get 1. So get 1. Not half off, you get 1. So you buy 1, you get 1 free. Excuse me.
Well, if you and your buddy split them, each ticket's half off.
Yeah, and you still have more money for a glizzy and beer. So
There you go. And then, yeah, we're coming up on another Tuesday, July 22nd, against the Chinooks, 6:35. Once again, bang for your buck. Like, look at how many nights you can get this bang for your buck. $2 hot dogs, $2 soda and beer. Like, Woodchucks have your wallet in mind, too. So get down there, save some money, have a good night at the ballpark. And it's Wausau Youth Hockey fundraiser as well. So come raise some money for that. Wausau Youth Hockey.
yeah, and bang for your buck night. Like if you just went, I don't know how many there are, I haven't been keeping track, but if you just go to those nights, we already said how inexpensive it is to come see your favorite team in Central Wisconsin play at the Borough, fun ball, major league type feel, and now you get a bang for your buck. Like, come on, you eat 3 hot dogs, you drink 3 beers. What is that?
12
That's
bucks.
Are you kidding me? Plus your ticket, so $22 and you have all that?
You can come with a 20. Get in, get your ticket, get 2 hot dogs, 3 beers. And that's all you'd have to spend, 20 bucks. Come on.
Yeah. Got nothing more than that. All right, then we go the next night, Wednesday, July 23rd, against the Chinooks again. This one's at 6:35. Another one of those hat giveaways. I wish I didn't have a big dome, but it's Chuck's rope hat giveaway for 18 plus. So the first 500 fans that are 18 and older will get or receive a rope hat. So,
Yeah.
and we got one last year with the rope on it, and it was nice.
It is
Niceys,
very nice. We can't wear them,
but
but
can't fit them.
very nice. And yes, again, 18 plus for the hat. So sorry, kiddos, you got to sit this one out.
Yep.
But yeah, go get that hat. Then we got next night, Thursday, July 24th. The Rafters are back in town. It's a 6:35 game, and another one of our favorites. It's the Woody Bobblehead giveaway. Again, no picture or description outside of just a Woody Bobblehead.
I know we're
So
not
yeah,
saying sponsors, but look at that sponsor. I got to grab the one from last year they did, and it makes me excited to see what this year's is.
yeah, this one is presented by Weinbrenner, so that may or may not have some type of theme in it. I mean, there you go, right there. Look at Woody in those work boots. Un- Unreal. Woody's ready to go to work in that one. So yeah, maybe another version of that. We'll see. That is to be determined. But again, first 500 fans will receive a thorough, good Woody bobblehead. That's what it says in that one.
And
Eric just
that's
showed
not
you was
all.
that was the one from last year. So it could be the same, could be different. We'll see. But again, get there early. Bobbleheads go quick. And then yeah, we got the Wausau East band fundraiser that night. So come and raise some money for the Wausau East band.
And I believe that usually comes with a performance. Usually when they have band nights, they perform out in the, oh, I don't know what they call that, the terrace, we'll call it, where the
Yeah.
playground is. They play out there. And
So there you go.
so,
Catch a performance. And then to top that all off, if that wasn't enough, it is Thirsty Thursday. So come and get your bobblehead, raise some money for the Wausau East band, catch a performance maybe, all while drinking half price Miller Lights through the fifth inning.
let's go. What a night. What a night. That's on a Thursday, too. Like, you would have thought
Right.
that was Friday or Saturday. This is what they do on a Thursday night. Like, let's go.
While all that is going on, you also get to enjoy a baseball game. Like, come on. What a stacked night.
And then you think that's all for that week. Or actually, it is all that for that week. And then a week later, they have another banger on a Thursday. Thursday, July 20, Thursday, July 31st versus Green Bay Rockers at 6:35. If you play pickleball, this night's for you. All right. I want one of these. I don't play pickleball, but I like Woodchuck's memorabilia. But if you play pickleball, this night's for you. Pickleball paddle giveaway. Just seeing a picture of it, it looks sick. Got the wooden Woodchucks logo on it, and it's got the presenting sponsor, which is Festival Foods. The first 500 fans through the gate received this pickleball paddle, the first ever Woodchucks pickleball paddle. I think this is going to be as rare as the Woody Woodchuck bank that I have. If you have a Woody Woodchuck head bank, yeah, don't get rid of that thing unless you sell it for the right price. Those things are hard to find. So I think this is going to be up there with that.
And I think you might want to get there a little early before the gates open to get in line for this one. I mean, we don't play pickleball, but
But it's
it's a very
huge in
popular
Wausau
sport.
and nationwide.
So this one might go quick. So if you want this one, you might want to get there a little early, if I had to guess. All right, then we're gonna move into August next night. Friday, August 1st. Rockers are still in town. And once again, we got that Friday night fish fry, and it's another Friday night firework. So stick around, watch that fireworks show. And also the Stratford Youth Baseball fundraisers that
Let's
night.
go,
So
Stratford.
it's here for Stratford, coming to raise some money for them. And yeah, once again, enjoy a Friday night at the Borough.
And then we got the following night, Saturday, 3:05. So not night, 3:05. So you'll be there at night. August 2nd versus the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. It's one of my favorite nights. I've never got one of these jerseys, but it's still cool when they do alternate jerseys. I love it. So Woodchucks, if you're hearing this, do more alternate jerseys. I know you can't do a lot of them, but do 1, 2, 3 maybe. But this one I'm pretty excited to see. There's no pictures, so I'm pretty excited to see this one. But it's the specialty jersey auction night put on by Aspirus. The Woodchucks will take the field in Hawaiian-themed jerseys, which then will be auctioned off for the Safe Kids Marathon County I believe at the end of the game. I'm not sure. Lads, I couldn't stay because crabby kids. I had to leave early. It's also a kids club day. It's also a Wausau West Band fundraiser, so I think you'll get another performance by Wausau West Band, and I
Let's
believe
go.
down third, they sit up in the bleachers and play band in between innings and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. And it's also a Festival Foods family 4-pack. So it's, again, that deal for 4 tickets, 4 brats, 4 ice creams for $40. Don't forget to use that promo code number 4, PACK at checkout at woodchucks.com.
All right, we're getting to the end of the season here, but this one I am a little excited about. This is Tuesday, August 5th, against the Dock Spiders. 6:35 game, and it is a hooded T-shirt to the first 500 fans, 21 and older.
Sorry,
This one
kids.
is presented by Miller Lite, so that's why it's 21 and older. Um, but yeah, it's a hooded T-shirt. So there's no picture, not quite sure what we're looking at here, but I think it's safe to assume it is a T-shirt with a hood. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
So I'm presuming, because I love a light sweatshirt, if it's a T-shirt labeled, that's going to be a lighter sweatshirt. So definitely excited for that one. All right, and then we got Friday, August 8th. Happy anniversary to me and my wife. 10 years. Well, we're not there yet. Can't get too excited. It's Firework Friday, and so stick around. It's the last time you're going to be able to see this great show put on at the Borough. It's also the last Fish Fry Friday, and it's DC Everest Band fundraiser night. So another performance by a band, get some tunes, and I believe, like I said, they sit down third in their own section and play music all night. But yeah, another packed Friday. Get there. It's the last one of the regular season because the job's not finished. And yeah, looks like it'd be a good night against the Wisconsin Rapids Raptors.
And potentially your last night to enjoy fish fry at the Borough. Depending on the playoff schedule, and I don't know if they will even do the fish fries during the playoffs, but don't miss out. And then the final home game of the season, Saturday, August 9th against the Rafters. It's a 3:05 game, and it's fan appreciation night. Woodchuck say thank you to all of us fans for supporting them throughout the season. And let's see here. It says they're going to have some special promotions just for being us, just for being fans. They don't say what, so I guess check it out, and we'll all be surprised. But knowing the Woodchucks, they will not let us down. They take care of us, and it's also your last chance to get that Festival Foods Family 4-pack, which for the last time, it's 4 tickets, 4 brats, 4 ice creams for $40. Use that code 4-pack at checkout when you buy your tickets. And
What a
that, yeah,
schedule. What a schedule.
that is it for the promotions this summer, this season.
They did it
Uh,
good again. They always bring the heat.
yeah, so I think we're gonna run through our top 3 promos for the season. You want to start? You want me to?
I'll lead off. Starting at 3, I had the magnet schedule. It's one of my favorites because just slap it on the fridge and I have a collection of them. Just one you can't go wrong with, a huge magnet. I don't know. It looks cool. I like it. 2 is the jersey replica night. Whenever you can get a jersey for just showing up and going to the Borough and seeing a baseball game, you can't go wrong. And it says Wausau across the chest. Those are my favorite jerseys the Chucks have. The white one or the navy one and now the gray one. And then number 1, if you guys know me, I love my bobbleheads. So I couldn't pick because I don't have pictures. Otherwise I would have. But it's the bobblehead nights for number 1 for me.
Yeah, very nice. For my list, I'm gonna just do an honorable mention here, and that is the batting Woody bobblehead. I don't have a picture of it, so I'm not sure what it looks like, but it sounds very cool. Woody swinging that stick. We're just gonna use that as honorable mention. That's on July 19th. And then yeah, number 3 for me was on June 5th, the replica jersey, like Eric mentioned. And you can't go wrong. Come enjoy a baseball game and leave with a jersey. Number 2 for me is on August 5th, that hooded T-shirt. Very excited to see what that looks like, and I get one for myself. And then my number 1 is July 4th. It's the red, white, and blue picnic with the fireworks and the Woodchucks theme T-shirt when you buy the special ticket package. Um, we all, love the USA, the red, white, and blue. So can't beat a Woodchucks themed USA shirt. Excited about that, and just spending July 4th at Athletic Park.
I was just gonna add to that. Like that's probably best home game I'm most looking forward to because it's July 4th. And what's more American than a ballpark, watching baseball, eating hot dogs, drinking beer, and it's against the team down south. And I know we're going to go duck hunting that day. So I don't know what can be better than that. You're at the Burrow, eating glizzies.
And it's a Friday.
I mean, like, let's go. All American, USA, baby. Let's go.
But yeah,
Can't
just
beat it.
remember that to get that USA Woodchucks shirt for that day, you do have to buy the special ticket package. That is not you don't get that at just like going to the game.
And same for Back to the Future, Shark Week,
Princess
Prince, and yeah, I believe that was it. Yes.
Yeah, that was it. So
those
just
nights,
a reminder there.
Yeah. Those
So
are
yeah,
exclusive to the package, which makes it even better for you to more incentivized to buy that package. Is you don't get it unless you bought that package. So it's not like Dan could get one not buying it. So it's exclusive.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that exclusive package because yeah, I want that shirt. So yeah, come and spend 4th of July, America's birthday, at the Burrow.
Yeah, it's always fun at the Burrow, but now you put in July 4th, that glizzy and that beer is going to taste different on the 4th, baby.
They always
and
do.
against
They
the
always
team down
do.
south, like, let's
Yeah,
go.
I mean, what more could you ask for?
Right. But we're not going to keep you waiting any longer. We got the interview with Sam Nitzke in the wings, so we'll toss it off to that. So enjoy the interview with Sam, and we'll see you later. Please welcome to the pod 2024 Northwoods League All-Star and one of the Chuck's early signees for 2025, Sam Nitzke.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
So good. Welcome to Chucking It Up.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, so let's just get right into it. You're a Wausau native, correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I was lived in Wausau the first 14 years of my life, so I'm pretty familiar with the area.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that you played a lot of baseball in your youth in Wausau.
I did, yes, sir.
So, do you still have family up here, or did you all move?
All of my family actually is from, I wouldn't say the Wausau area, but around there. So they're all still in Wisconsin.
So what made you go to high school in Texas?
So my dad has always worked kind of part-time with Texas A&M, and then eventually got the full-time part for working at the university. So it ended up making us move down to College Station, Texas. So spent all high school there. And I mean, we always go back to Wausau and throughout Wisconsin, stuff like that, see family. Try to go at least once a year. So always good to come back. And this is an opportunity I'm really excited for.
Yeah, from what Corey said, he said you were itching to come back last year, and it just, you guys couldn't make it work. And he said he really missed you. He missed out on you.
Yeah, last year I know me and Corey talked about it, and I wish it could have worked out last year, but I'm just excited to get an opportunity to try again and come this year. This is all kind of surreal to me. It's a little bit like a dream, but also it's kind of exciting to play for a winning program. I know Corey's going to do well, bringing in good guys, and I think we have a pretty good shot at finishing the job this summer.
So there was talk about you playing for the Woodchucks last year.
Yeah, there was. Me and Corey did talk, and it just ended up not working out. And so that actually is how I ended up in Badlands last year.
How was that experience in Badlands?
So going into it, I was kind of blind going into it. Like, I wasn't knowing what to expect. But as soon as I got there, it was a great experience. People were great over there. The manager, Jordan Price, he took a chance on me. Didn't really know. We didn't know much about me, and ended up working out really well for him. And Jason Watson over there, he runs the program really well. And I think because last year was their first year, and I think they got pretty big things coming on that side of the Northwoods.
And that's in one of the Dakotas. Which one, South or North?
It's North Dakota.
Did you guys play at Athletic Park last year?
We did not. We got, the closest we got was Eau Claire, but yeah, those drives last summer were far. That was a rough time. A lot of fun though. But
what was the closest team to you guys?
Bismarck was, and that was about a 2-hour drive.
Yeah, and you were an all-star, so you must have had a really good year last year.
I did have a pretty good year. Yeah. So I mean, I was a starter last year, and I'm not sure what Corey wants to do with me yet, but that's kind of the role I've always kind of been, and I just kept getting the ball in my hand, and it just kept working, and ended up in the All-Star game in Mankato last year.
Was
Yeah,
that a
you
What's
pitched the
that?
seventh inning?
I did. I pitched seventh inning.
How'd you do in that seventh inning?
I think I gave a hit, but I also got a strikeout. And then nobody scored. That was probably one of the coolest experiences in my life.
Yeah, there was a few Chucks there. I got there. I think eight of them. I think
There was a bunch. Yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah, so to go back where your baseball career started, I saw you played for the Wausau Comets.
I did. I grew up,
Yep.
played for Wausau Comets, and I played for the Wausau East travel ball team.
Yeah, and I see like COVID shut one of those years down for you.
COVID. Actually, I was in Texas when COVID hit, so moved to Texas right before then.
And then the Brazos Valley Pride.
That was in Texas. That was the first travel ball team I played on in Texas.
No, so you've been playing baseball basically your whole life.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's been a fun time. I can't lie. Actually, my last game in Wausau was at Athletic Park, so it's pretty cool. I get to go back there now. It's a little bit different now, but yeah, that was my last game in Wausau.
Have you always been a pitcher?
I mean, I grew up playing like shortstop, first base, but kind of when I got to high school, I kind of got pretty tall and pretty quick, and kind of mutually agreed with my high school coach that I think pitcher's going to be where I'm going to end up. So ended up working out pretty well, I'd say.
So like this year when you come back to Wausau, are you going to have to live with the host family, or do I understand you correctly, you don't have any family here anymore?
So I'm going to be staying with a really close family friend that I grew up with, and we were neighbors growing up, so I've always been over there, and they've always been really good, and they're excited to have me over there. I know the kids are really looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to it too. I'm really excited for it.
Do they ask you that, the Woodchucks? Do they say like, do you know anyone in Wausau you could stay with?
Corey did ask me that. Like, there's like, do you plan on staying with any family there? And I was like, I really don't have any family in Wausau, but I mean, I have family like all right around. But I mean, I grew up there, so I still know quite a few people in Wausau.
How was the host family experience in the Badlands? Was that your first time living with another family?
That was my first time. Yeah, and it was great. They were great to me, and they took great care of me. And I don't think I could have asked for a better host family for my first experience.
That's awesome.
Did they try to get you back this year?
They did try to get me back. It was a little bit of a toss-up trying to get them to release my contract, but I think they understood that me trying to come home was what I wanted.
So wait, you say contract? You were in a 2-year deal, or what? What do you mean?
I think is just like, I think with the Northwoods, you just kind of like when you sign with a team and you're trying to go to another team, you just gotta kind of get permission. I don't think there's really year contracts, stuff like that, but I'm not too in depth with all that, so I'm not too sure.
Me either.
Yeah. So you're currently at Angelina College.
Yes, sir. This is my second year at Angelina, so still looking for a 4-year school to go to, and so yeah, my options are still open right now. About next year.
And you're just pitching in relief this year?
This year I was a starter, but I had 7 starts, and I actually ended up getting hurt. So I've been battling some elbow tendonitis to kind of finish up the spring, and actually ended up getting a medical red shirt. But everything's kind of been recovering well, and I know I'll be 100% for when I come this summer.
Have you seen the one save?
I did have one save. That was last year, I believe, actually. I'm not sure when that was, because I did have one relief appearance, and that was to begin the season. But yeah.
Are there any college teammates that are joining you in the Northwoods?
I do have 2 teammates coming. I'm not sure if I should be releasing that or not yet, but here's breaking news. We got 2 guys coming from my college. We got one in the first half and one in the second half. And it's actually I think you commented on the post I posted on X. Corey ended up signing him, so, and I think he's gonna be a great fit for the team. He's gonna be here in the second half.
Yeah, Corey DM'd me like minutes later after that and said he's coming. He's already coming.
That's good.
Did you put in a good word?
I did. I tried. I mean, put in a good word for both of them. I think they're both gonna do well. The guy in the first half's a pitcher. His name's Ethan Jazerski. I think he's gonna be a really solid. He's a starter for us here, and he's done well. So I think he'll do well for us this summer as well.
Are there teammates of yours that are in the Northwoods League? Just maybe not here.
I have another teammate that's going to Mankato this summer, play for the Moondogs.
So what type of player can the Chucks fans expect from you? Like, what are we getting?
I'm really excited. I'm excited for the fans. Like I like to get involved with the fans and community as much as possible. Like that's just something that's big for me. Like I'll always be out there signing autographs if people ask. Like I'm never gonna be no, and because I just remember how I was at that age, and that's just something that's big with me. I want to like, I guess like when the social media comes around, I like being involved with that too. But also like the most important thing is I'm gonna be a guy that's gonna go out there and compete every single day on the mound. Every time I get the ball in my hand, and I want to win just as bad. And I feel like it's a lot more exciting for me because now I finally get to pitch in front of people. Like I know, like I'll recognize people in the stands, and I think that'll be really cool. A lot of memories be brought back.
What is your favorite baseball memory?
I'd say right now. Do you mean like in general or like
Your whole baseball career.
It's really hard to beat the All-Star game experience I had last summer, and even just the Northwoods League in general. Like last year, I had a lot of fun, and I can't imagine what this summer is going to be like.
It's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So you grew up going to Woodchucks games?
I did. I grew up. I probably went to games 2-3 times a week. Like, yeah, I was there a bunch.
The feeling to actually be playing for him now has to be pretty sweet.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's like a dream. Like it still doesn't feel real. I don't think it will feel real until I step foot on the mound there. It's childhood me is very happy right now. Like dreams coming true, coming back home.
I see you won pitcher of the year in high school and back in 2022.
Yeah, I won pitcher of the year actually in 2022 and 2023 at the high school. I went to A&M Consolidated High School, College Station. Yeah, that was two pretty big achievements. It's kind of my, I guess, I would say breakout when I started like becoming a pretty solid pitcher, and that's when I started getting college interest and stuff like that.
So
Now, is that pitcher of the year for your team or like the whole conference?
That was just for the team.
That's still pretty cool.
so they say that football is bigger in Texas. Is that the same with baseball?
I would say baseball is pretty competitive, and not. I mean, I haven't experienced what it's like high school baseball in like Wisconsin and stuff like that, but I will say high school baseball in Texas is pretty competitive. And football, yeah, I think football is different. Football is different. I actually played growing up in Wisconsin, and then came down here, and I was like, yeah, I don't think football's for me here.
So have you always just played baseball? I know you just said you played a little football, but did you play anything else?
I played basketball. I was really big in basketball. I played high school a little bit. Played from my freshman year, but then after that, I'm just been strict baseball.
Did growing up in Wisconsin, were the Brewers your favorite team?
Yeah, Brewers were my favorite team. They still are. Like I'm still I'm Packers, Brewers, Bucks all day, and Badgers. Can't forget the Badgers either.
Is there a major leaguer that you kind of model your game after?
I wouldn't say. I kind of in high school I was kind of like I like James Karinchak that was on the Guardians, but I was just kind of like his personality and stuff like how he is on the mound. He's just character, and that's just something I like. I like that fire when I'm pitching.
So do you rather start or rather come in relief?
I like starting. I like going out there knowing that this like it's kind of my game and I can control what happens from the get-go.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so say you're having you're not doing the best on the mound. Do you like when the catcher or the manager calls a mound visit to kind of get you right in the head, I guess? Or would you prefer to just
sometimes you just need a moment to just kind of relax and just understand that you don't want the game to move too fast, too quick. When a mound visit's called, I don't really get too upset. I know it's probably needed if they come out and talk to me. So I just kind of understand, listen to what they say, and then kind of just relax and just know trust my stuff and keep going with it.
Have you ever thrown a no-hitter?
I want to I say I did this year, I'd say, but I gave one hit and it was an infield single. So I'm kind of here and there. The game changer puts it as no hits, but the other score sheet puts it as a hit. So I don't know how you want to call that, but yeah, I was pretty close, I'd say.
What inning did that happen?
I think it was fourth inning. Yeah,
is that stuff in the back of your head when you're pitching? You go a couple innings to start without a hit. Are you noticing that?
I think when you get later, because I did have actually a no hitter going last summer, and then I think as soon as I thought about it, I lost it, and it's just it is back there. You do think about it, but you also you just got to keep going. You got no hitter going. You're doing something right.
So how was the schedule for you last year, playing every day?
It was definitely different because last year I was a freshman, so that was kind of it was a lot different. Like playing games every day, I definitely was not used to that, especially along with the travel. But I think I had it lucky because I was a starter last year, so I didn't travel every day. Also, not playing every day as well helped a lot either, too. Um, but yeah, I think just really the one thing I had to adjust to the most was really just the bus rides, and then like because we had to go overnight to get to our next place. Like we were sleeping on the bus overnight and then having games the next day. Like that was definitely something I had to adjust to.
So you said you were looking for a 4 year school. Are you catching the attention of any 4 year schools yet that are kind of looking at you?
I've talked to a few D1s and then a lot of D2s, and I'm an open book right now. I'm hoping just right school calls. I was actually just on a visit to Texas Tyler yesterday, and that was a pretty cool place. I really liked what they do there. They're a really good Division II program. Hoping something maybe something else comes up. Maybe this summer will help me a little bit, but yeah, right now I'm just kind of waiting for the right opportunity.
Are you looking to stay in Texas or will you go anywhere if it's the right
I,
fit?
I'd be open to anywhere, really. But I mean, being in Texas would be pretty cool. Kind of stay there. I think A&M would be the dream, but I hope maybe that happens. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, you might feel like you're playing at A&M this year because we like to do the ball five chant. So,
Oh, really? That's cool. I like that.
Last year we did it and we got yelled at and we had to stop.
but
But
it
this year
ended
we're
at
not.
17 straight balls.
17. Wow.
Yeah.
They cut us off at like 8. But this year we've talked to Corey, we've talked to other players, and they're all told us not to stop no matter what the umps say. So
Oh yeah, if you get the crowd going on that, yeah, pitcher's gonna be rattled
yeah.
for sure.
Have you ever been rattled like that on the mound from a crowd?
Uh, I would say one time I did. Last year I was pitching in Duluth, and they had Kids Day, so it was like a random noon game on a Monday, and I was like, "There's probably not gonna be too many people there." Like, and then as soon as I get on the mound, the stands are just full of kids, and they're just screaming, "Let's go Huskies!" And then I think I gave a home run or something. They just went crazy, and yeah, that was definitely something that it got me going a little bit.
What do you do to block out the noise when the crowd's heckling you or trying to get you off your game?
But most of the time, I'd say I'm pretty focused. I like using like essential oils, so I'm a big lavender guy, and that helps me lock in. I get it from my aunt and stuff like that. She's from Wisconsin. She'll send it down, and I'll use that, and that's kind of like some stress relief and it helps me focus, lock in. Typically, I don't have any problems not focusing up there, and I always just kind of playing catch with the catcher. That's all it is.
So do you hear the crowd when they're heckling?
I would say there's moments I can hear the crowd, but majority of the time, no.
Nice, because yeah, we like to heckle a little bit.
Oh
And we're
yeah,
like wonder if the
heckle as
players
much as
are.
y'all want. Yeah, keep doing it. Keep doing it.
So yeah, we are creating a playlist with every guest, and we're asking every guest to give us that one song that gets them like jacked up or puts you in the mood to go out there and kick a door off the hinges. Like, what is one song that gets you going that we can add to the playlist?
One song that I've always say like kind of gets me going is, I mean, I wouldn't say it's like a knock the door down kind of song, but I really like "Run This Town" by Rihanna. Like, that always kind of just fired me up. Like
Yeah, that's a good one.
anytime I needed to kind of get fired up, maybe go work out, go throw or something like that, just throw that song on, and I'm good from there.
So, what does your pregame routine look like before you're going to start a game?
I like taking about just a little over an hour before game time and start getting ready. I like doing a lot of just time on my own. I spend like 10, 15 minutes just kind of, I wouldn't say meditating, but just kind of like focusing on like my mental, making sure my mind's right, all that before. And then I'll just go stretch, do all that, a lot of band work, a lot of weighted ball work, and then go out there and get my lawn toss in and then get on the mound for my bullpen and make sure my pitches are right for game time.
How many pitches you got?
I got four. I got four seam, two seam, splitter, and a slider.
So are you superstitious at all, or just a little stitious, or
A little bit. I like keeping the same routine. I always try to keep it as similar as possible every single time.
do you have like a pregame meal or anything that you always go to?
I wouldn't say a pregame meal, but I'm a big Chick-fil-A guy.
Nice, Wash is getting one of those.
Really?
This summer.
I will be there. I will be there a lot.
What perfect timing.
Oh yeah.
How was the game atmosphere with the Badlands? Were there good crowds? Were they packed? How were?
I would say we had pretty good crowds, and I know there's a lot of people in the city were excited about it because it was their first year in the Northwoods. So I think that brought some good attention to it. And I mean we had some days where crowds weren't really there, but I think for what we had and all that, the crowd was always there, and the crowds loved us. And we didn't have a great summer. Kind of looking back, and the fans stuck with us. They loved us.
Was maybe the best stadium in your mind you played in, or maybe the toughest one you played in crowd wise over the summer?
Last summer, I mean, probably that Duluth game was my toughest crowd wise. But my favorite place, I liked St. Cloud a lot. They had a really good atmosphere there for a Friday night game, and they were sold out. It was just that was something surreal. And they had like fireworks after. That was really cool.
So did the Badlands have any other All-Stars, or was it just you?
We had two others. We had an outfielder. He was actually in the home run derby, and then we had another pitcher.
Were you guys the yellow uniforms?
Like gold. We were gold.
Yeah, and he was supposed to like dominate the home run derby, and then Max Galvin said not today, right? It was that guy, right?
Yeah, big bald guy.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Did he
really
win
good.
the player of the year? Or am I thinking someone else?
That was Andrew Soika Wilmer.
Yep.
He's also really good.
Yeah, so you're technically the Badlands' first ever Northwoods League All-Star with your other teammate.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's
yeah,
all
that
history
was their
right there.
first year. And I think also last year that was a new All-Star game for the whole Northwoods too. If I'm not wrong, they like combined the Great Lakes with the Great Plains. I think for the first time as well.
I think you may be right on that. Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty cool too. So that was even tougher to get in then. But
so how did it work? You getting to the Northwoods? Did they come to you, or did you put yourself out to them?
I really just filled out an application. I know I was kind of talking to Corey before, but then kind of stuff started not working out. So I was like, kind of got to see if I can get some other options. Made an application, and then the manager Jordan Price reached out, and he said he just reached out because I threw hard, and ended up working.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard the Corey interview or remember, but he admitted, he's like, I swung and missed hard on that one.
It's all right. He's got a second chance this year.
What do you top out at?
The hardest I've thrown is 94.
Is that harder than your teammate that's Con?
Yeah, it is. I'm not sure. I mean, I think he can agree with it too, though. So I don't think he'll get too upset if I say that.
Baseball run in your family? Or are you the only one that's really into baseball?
My brothers played baseball. My brother, one of them still plays. He's a senior in high school right now. But the other one used to play. I think he's just going to stick to football now.
Is it just you three boys?
Yeah, just us three.
Nice.
But growing up, not sure if you guys are familiar with Depke Park, but we were there every day because we lived right by there. We'd go there every day. Me and my brother Caleb would always go there, go hit every single day. And Owen is my the one that's a senior. And I just remember one day we were hitting the cages there, and I hit like a comebacker right in the nose, and that just kind of just memory. I just always remember Depke Park.
That's awesome.
You got anything else for us that we should know? What we can expect for you coming to Wausau?
I just expect some good energy, good things all around, and expect winning ball games. That's what I got to say. I think this summer is going to be really exciting. We're going to kind of repeat what Woodchucks did last year.
We only can hope.
Yes, sir.
Finish the job this year.
That's the motto this year.
All right, Sam. Well, it's great having you on. Glad you came on. Can't wait to see what you bring to the Woodchucks this year. But I know it's going to be fastballs, and you're just going to win ball games. You got the right mentality. So.
Oh yeah, thank y'all for having me.
Yeah,
no problem.
One more question: is hot dog a sandwich?
Hot dog a sandwich? I would say hot dog is a sandwich.
Wow, rough crowd.
Oh.
That's 3-0.
I mean, I would just say you got the bun around it. It's got to be a sandwich.
There you go.
All right. Well,
Thanks,
we'll see you, Sam.
All right. Thank you.
Summer.